Our guests. Okay, what's a look back period when we talk about Medicaid, Lisa?
Well, with Medicaid now, it used to be that they would go back 12 months. Then Medicaid changed it to 18 months. Now it's 5 years. So they look back at any transfers of property in the last 5 years. So when you qualify for Medicaid, you're only allowed to have $2,000 in assets. But they look back to see if you've had any type of transfer that would hinder that $2,000.
There's also the phrase spend down. What exactly is spend down?
The very first of the month, when we would apply for Medicaid, they look at what you have in the bank. So if you have over $2,000 in assets, you would have to spend down the difference between that $2,000 in order to qualify for Medicaid.
To all the ASC communities, do they offer Medicaid, Nicole?
They sure do. And there's a Medicaid specialist at each one of those communities. It's normally the business office manager, so at Park Terrace it would be Lisa, but that individual is there at each one of our communities to help answer questions and navigate the process.
So you each have what's called a Medicaid specialist, right?
Yes.
It's got to be, is it rewarding work? I would think it would be, because it's such an important thing, correct?
It is. I mean, we are offering a service to our residents, and we are giving the families a peace of mind for a payer source.
Which means that when people come in and they, you know what, it's time for long-term care, it's an important decision.
Sure.
Walk us through the admissions process. What are the things that people need to know? What are the questions they should be asking?
Well, sure. It's a transition for everyone involved, not only for the individual that is choosing to live at Park Terrace, but also for their family members. So like Lisa said, it's a team approach. We want the folks coming in to feel a part of our family. So, you know, showing them around our community, helping navigate Medicaid or Medicare processes, things of that nature.
Before we let you go, I understand you've got an event coming up. Tell us about that, a big event. What's going on?
For Park Terrace?
Right.
We are approaching the Alzheimer's Walk. That's coming up in September. So that is always something that we sponsor and are big in doing with that. So
it's Saturday, August 26th, and it's called A Fair to Remember, right? How is there a registration deadline for that?
I don't believe so.
Okay. Well, listen, ladies, we wish you the best. And again, if people want to learn more about Medicaid or about American Senior Communities, Park Terrace Village, what's the best way to do it?
They can visit our website, ascseniorcare.com, and then all of our communities have Facebook pages as well. And of course, stop by and take a look around anytime you'd like.
Okay. Again, Lisa Newsmaster, and there again the locations for Lisa Newsmaster and also Nicole Hearn. Ladies, thanks for your expertise and thanks for coming in.
Thank you so much.
Great to have you. Keeping with